it ain't real, Cuddy, you know it ain't right.
In 2010, Paul Joyner was under investigation by the Fair Political Practices Commission, which enforces the provisions of the Political Reform Act. They found that Paul Joyner was in violation of several provisions. Specifically, failing to disclose required information on assuming office and annual statements of economic interest. During the election of 2008, Paul Joyner stated on the ballot and campaign documents that he was a small business owner. He gave himself $35,000 for the election and claiming graphic designer as his occupation. Since the election, an analysis of annual statements of economic interests reveal that Joyner states that his business Joyner Graphics gross annual income is less than $500 a year. These same documents reveal that Joyner receives a salary of between $10,001 and $100,000 annually as an employee of JK Networking, a Las Vegas, Nevada corporation controlled by Joyner's parents and brother. The question asked of the FPPC is, where did the $35,000 really come from, and was the public misled into believing Joyner was a successful small business owner? Annual statements of economic interest reveal that Joyner receives income from JK Networking and Sierra Trust, the Joyner Family Trust. The question posed to the FPPC is, what exactly are the interests of JK Networking and Sierra Trust that reside inside Lincoln or within Lincoln's sphere of influence? Should these interests not be itemized and disclosed to make sure an elected official does not act on any decisions that could affect them financially? The FPPC failed to answer these questions and instead found Joyner guilty of incomplete paperwork. Still, these questions remain. 1. What is Mayor Joyner's background prior to the election of 2008? During the election, Paul Joyner advertised that he served on the Lincoln Planning Commission. This is true, but only for 11 meetings. Campaign documents suggest 2006 to 2007 or 2 years, which is misleading. He was appointed to the commission by then Councilmember Ray Sprague, to fill the unexpired term of Dennis Olson. 2. Did Mayor Joyner advertise in the 2008 campaign that he was a small business owner? Annual statements of economic interests reveal his business had a gross income of less than $500 a year and that Joyner received a salary of between $10,001 and $100,000 from JK Networking, a Las Vegas corporation controlled by his parents and brother. This evidence suggests Joyner Graphics is not his primary occupation and that only stating small business owner on campaign documents could be construed as misleading. 3. What is Mayor Joyner's education and real-world work experience? Unknown. 4. Is Joyner qualified to help lead our city out of this current economic mess? Unknown. 5. Has anyone in the Joyner family given money to City of Lincoln candidates? 2008, Jim Joyner to Spencer Short $195. Kathleen Joyner to Tom Cosgrove $1,000. Paul Joyner to Tom Cosgrove $500. 2010 Charlie Joyner to Richard Pearl $1,000. It has been said that Tom Cosgrove is Mayor Joyner's mentor. Another fact is that Mayor Joyner and Spencer Short had the same campaign manager in 2008. It appears the good old boy network in Lincoln is alive and well. 6. What sparked the FPPC complaint? In 2010 it was found that the home Paul Joyner lives in was behind on association dues for the Lincoln Crossing Homeowners Association. Public documents confirmed this. Thousands of dollars were overdue and the association had started foreclosure proceedings. It was also discovered that this home Paul Joyner lives in is actually owned by his parents Charlie and Kathleen Joyner. This is the initial investigation that led to the other questions. This man lied to get a position of power. This man and his group of council members running this racket need to be voted out. They have shown several times before that their interests are not that of the people of Lincoln, California. They uphold their own hidden agenda and deny the people things they need based on their own personal opinions. These men are not leaders, they are professional liars. We must vote these men out of office. The people of Lincoln should be the ones to vote in our city attorney and police chief, not a group of thugs in suits. Wake up, people of Lincoln, California, vote these men out of office and let's take out the trash in Lincoln.
Those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people, and so long as men die, liberty will never perish.